Since Repair Clinic encourages you to perform repairs safely, a warning icon will appear when you should use caution. A door boot seal is a part used on front-load washers to provide a watertight seal between the main outer tub and the door. A retainer ring secures the front of the seal to the lip of the front panel, while a retaining spring or spring clamp secures the rear of the seal to the edge of the washer's outer tub. Depending on the model, the seal can have a fill tube inserted through it, a detergent dispenser hose, a recirculation water tube, a steam hose, a drain hose, and a light. Over time, the seal may become worn and develop tears, which can result in water leaking out of the washer during operation. If you need to replace your washer's door boot seal, be aware that seals are usually unique to each model. You should enter the full model number of your front-load washer in our website search bar to find the specific boot seal you need. Before you begin the procedure, be sure to unplug the appliance's power cord. For most washer models, you will first need to remove the top panel. Unthread the screws at the rear, then slide the panel back and lift up. On some models, you will need to detach the control panel as well. To do this, fully remove the detergent dispenser, then unthread the dispenser housing screws. Unthread the screws securing the control panel and move the panel out of the way. Or detach the wire connector so you can fully remove the panel. Use needle nose pliers or a spring expansion tool to help remove the retainer ring securing the boot seal to the front panel. Peel the boot seal off the lip of the panel. Most washer models will now require you to fully remove the front panel. If your model has a pump filter access door, open the door and unclip the drainage tube. Remove the filter housing mounting screw and pull out the housing. With the housing out, unthread the lower front panel mounting screw. On other models, you will need to lift and support the front of the washer to reach the lower front panel mounting screws. Once all of the lower screws have been removed, unthread the mounting screws securing the top of the front panel. If applicable to your model, lift the front panel up and out to detach. Then disconnect the wire connectors to fully remove the panel. Depending on the model, you may need to release the wire connector from the door latch before you can fully remove the front panel. You may also need to remove a counterbalance weight, depending on the model. Unthread the bolts and set the weight aside. If applicable, remove the light assembly from the boot seal. Release or remove any retainers securing a drain hose or a fill tube, dispenser hose, or steam hose to the old boot seal, as well as the recirculation tube, if necessary. Pull any hoses or tubes free. You can now loosen the spring clamp screw, if applicable, or use the spring expansion tool to extend the retaining spring so you can pull the old boot seal off the edge of the outer tub. Before you install the new door boot seal, you may need to transfer hose nozzles from the old seal to the new one, if required. It's also a good idea to apply some liquid dish soap to lubricate the seal's inner groove. With the indicator on the seal pointing upward, push the lip of the new boot seal over the edge of the outer tub, and work your way around the entire tub opening. Replace the spring clamp or retaining spring to secure. You can use clamps to help hold the spring in place as you fully align it. As required, insert and secure the drain hose, fill tube, dispenser hose, steam hose, or recirculation tube. Position the light assembly as well, if necessary. If applicable to your model, reposition the counterbalance weight on the outer tub and rethread the mounting bolts. When reinstalling the front panel, you may first need to reconnect the control board wire connector and door latch wire connector before you fully position the panel. Otherwise, be sure to reconnect the door latch wire connector after the panel has been positioned. Replace the screws at the top of the panel. With the washer supported, replace the screws at the bottom of the front panel. If applicable to your model, rethread the lower mounting screw behind the pump filter housing, then reinsert the filter housing. Replace the screw to secure. Clip the drainage tube into the housing and close the cover. Next, reinstall the control panel. Secure the upper mounting screws as well as those in the dispenser housing. Replace the dispenser drawer. Now align the new door boot seal on the lip of the front panel. Secure it with the retainer ring by aligning the spring at the top, then insert it into the groove of the boot seal. Realign the top panel and secure it with the screws at the rear. With the repair completed, plug the power cord back in, and the front load washer should be ready for use.